I will tell you, he's got nothing to criticize. He had no record, can't be criticized. Wonderful guy, he's a nice man, but there was no record, nothing to criticize. He didn't go in wars, he didn't go in battles, he didn't beat this one, that one, have enemies all over the place. Nobody knew who the hell he was. He's now our president. He's our president. But he is our president. Business Week magazine, which is now Bloomberg Business Week, said in a vote of its readers that Donald Trump was the world's most competitive business person. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what the readers said. With Bill Gates being number 2 and Warren Buffett being number 3. Steve Forbes stated that I was one of the greatest entrepreneurs in the history of free trade. That's an important word, free trade, because we don't have free trade. We don't have free trade. We don't have fair trade. And I'm a fair trade believer. I love open markets, but not with China's manipulating your currency. Buyer of products. I build buildings and other things. And so many of those products unfortunately come from China and other countries, but China. We are rebuilding China. We're rebuilding China. You go to China right now, they're building the biggest airports in the world, the greatest airports, the best ever. And they're doing it because we buy so much of their product. And the reason we buy their product is because their currency is so low. And they have it artificially so low that it makes it almost impossible for our companies to compete. Now, I'll tell you the one thing that's very important. Our companies make a better product. That's very important to know. So with Steve Forbes and with the Business Week statement, considering the shape the United States is in right now, we need a competitive person, we need a highly competent person, or we're going to have very, very serious trouble very quickly. I've said on numerous occasions that we should watch China and OPEC, because, by the way, worse than China, worse than everyone, OPEC. They are truly ripping us. And you know, I wrote it down, and coming over here today, one of my people in the car said, oh my gosh, look at that. He actually didn't use the word gosh, but I'm going to use it. $4.54 a gallon for gas. Right on the sticker. $4.54 for gas. It's going to go much higher, folks. Get used to it. Because we have nobody that calls up OPEC. And they're only there because of us. We protect them. We have nobody that calls up OPEC and say that price better get lower, and it better get lower fast. They know that. They have a free rate, and it's amazing. You know, the other day there was a small leak in the Alaska pipeline. I said, watch, OPEC will announce an increase. They did, just a small leak, lasted like half a day. They announced an increase. Anytime there's a problem, now Egypt, they had the whole situation in Egypt, people in the square, OPEC announced increase. Anytime there's a little problem, they announce it, and nobody says anything. Nobody says it's unwarranted. Anyway, so you have to watch OPEC. You have to tell OPEC, folks, those prices are coming down, and they're coming down fast. And we're not going to be paying $7 and $8 and $9, which, believe me, in a year or two from now, you're going to be paying them. As sure as you're sitting there, because we have nobody to speak to. How about this? This morning I'm leaving New York, and Germany is buying the New York Stock Exchange. Can you believe it? I thought it was kidding. I said, is this April Fool's Day? Germany, a major company in Germany, is buying the New York Stock Exchange. How about the Somali pirates? Now, you know, that doesn't really pertain to us. How simple would that be? If we had a good admiral, give me one good admiral and a couple of good ships, we'd blast them out of the water supply. So I have a reputation for telling it like it is. I'm known for my candor. I've had a lot of great victories, and I may be willing to put that to work. I mean, I wish that, frankly, I wish there was a candidate that I saw that would be fantastic, because I love what I'm doing. In fact, by the way, Ron Paul cannot get elected himself. Chance of getting